believe how nervous I am.
Oh, don't be silly. She'll love you. Mum!
No physical contact, please.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. Oh, honey, this is my mother, Nancy. Mum, I'd like you to meet Danielle, your new daughter-in-law.
Go on. Can I go to her?
Get this cleaned up now! Move!
Well, what's the other surprise?
Something you've always wanted. You're going to be a grandmother.
The only person who can make any decent dough out of a dump like this is a bent screw of the top dog. I mean, all we'll ever be able to do is snaffle a few lousy bucks here and there whenever Connors is stupid enough to get herself stuck in the pound.
I see your point.
You do?
So clearly, in fact, I'm amazed I haven't seen it before.
I don't get you.
If I want to make money in here, and believe me, I do, then I'll have to become top dog.
Who was the chopper? Was it Roach? Have they caught Roach?
Or have they found Miss Ferguson?
You'll find out soon enough.
Just the freak, you better fasten your seatbelts, girl. It's going to be a rough night.
Quiet, Connors. I won't tell you again.
We want Rita! 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 We want
Back to the rec room, all of you. This won't do any good.
Who was in the chopper? Please tell us, Mrs. Pringle.
Look, I have no idea, so it's no use asking me. And Lexie, you know you're not supposed to be out of your dorm without an officer.
What are you going to do? Put me in solitary?
Well, you're certainly heading that way, my girl.
Oh, fair go! I've got to talk to Rita. What's going on? Who's in the chopper?
Well, if it's not the Queen of Hearts, it's one of her tarts, eh?
Skating on thin ice, Patterson.
And you're all talk without your puppet.
The word is that it was Miss Ferguson, which means that Rita will probably be released. I'd be looking for a place to hide if I were you.
You're guessing. Could be they found Roach.
Who knows? Anyway, we've got better things to do.
Yeah, like saying bye-bye to the shortest-lived protection racket in Wentworth's history.
In the world, not just Wentworth. Whee!
So much for all your bright ideas.
One day, that's all it was, and we're finished.
Don't underestimate me. Ever.
I wonder what she's telling Mrs. Reynolds.
Nothing that'll do us much good.
But Miss Ferguson's alive and we didn't really do anything wrong.
We didn't do anything exactly right either. I'll lay even money it'll affect our postings.
The place is going crazy. The women are almost out of control. Think we'll see some trouble tonight.
What about Joan?
Well, she's still locked in with the governor. Bet she's got a tale to tell. At least we'll really find out what happened on the boat. Joan will be out for blood. And not just the women.
Oh, pull your head in.
They've been let out of solitary yet?
Mrs. Reynolds is reading them the riot act.
Bet Ferguson's got something to say about that. I'm going to find out.
No, you're not. You know the rules. I'll do some scouting about myself.
Oh, you give me the bloody irrits, Laurie.
Can't you find your mates?
What's it to you?
You'd be surprised. I hear Ferguson's in great shape. A little battered, perhaps, but in fighting form. She'll use this to finish Connors. You'll probably never see her again. She'll go straight from solitary to Blackmore.
You hope.
You won't learn, will you? I've told you before. A little accident at the right time.
You wouldn't do that.
Try me.
Lexie!
I thought not.
She's going too bloody far.
You don't touch Kath until Rita gets back.
If Rita gets back.
Yes, well, I was resigned to a night in the bush and I saw a fire. It was a team of surveyors. They gave me some food and radioed the rescue helicopter.
Well, I'm glad it's all over. Do you need any medical attention?
No, just a few scratches, that's all.
Well, I'll finish up here. You go home and get some well-earned rest.
I'd like to clean up and do my report first. I'd also like to know what punishment you've got in mind for Connors and the others.
Solitary.
And?
And what?
I told you what happened. They deliberately fixed the engine and the radio.
Can you prove that?
No, but they did it. And you've only got them in solitary.
At the moment.
Look, what happened on that boat was mutiny. Now, you throw in insubordination and plotting to aid a prisoner to escape. They're serious charges.
Perhaps we should hear what they have to say first.
Oh, what's that got to do with it? They'll only lie, as usual.
Just let them in, Miss Ferguson.
Oh, okay, Miss Ferguson. Glad you came out of it all right.
Nice to see you back.
We're very relieved. Yeah, we were a bit worried about you there
Come
for a
on,
while.
quiet all of you.
Just because Miss Ferguson's alive and well, don't assume the whole affair will be swept under the carpet.
Oh, I think they know that, Governor. I think they know what to expect. You don't intend to take any of that seriously, do you?
Not necessarily, no.
Not necessarily.
It was an extraordinary situation. There are bound to be different interpretations.
Oh, they make the whole thing sound like a perfectly normal sequence of events. Oh, so it's my word against theirs, eh? No, I'm not going to wear that. They plotted the whole thing and I'll prove it one way or another. You're also forgetting that there is still another prisoner at large.
I'm not forgetting.
You can't let them get away with it. They'll be heroes to those other women and discipline will be impossible.
Miss Ferguson, I haven't decided what action I'm going to take.
Governor, it is not just my reputation and credibility on the line here. This concerns all of us.
Reno sent him back to solitary. I saw him. Connors was spitting chips. I tried to find out why.
Well, well. The iron's hot. Time to strike. You're looking at the new top dog.
Yeah, terrific. Suits you. But even if Connors is out of the way, you can't just march around saying you're the top dog. They've all got to agree.
Well, they will. Believe me, they will.
How are you going to fix it?
Well, I think you should find it interesting, Vicky. Now, we have to find out more about Connors and Lurch.
Oh, no chance. Screws have been as tight as ticks. Unless you can get something out of Adams.
No.
Thought you said he was in your pocket.
He is.
Well?
The trick is knowing when to use people. He's already done me one favour today. Now it's your turn.
Not me. I'm not getting mixed up with the screws, not right now.
Am I top dog?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to start by having to hurt my friends as well as my enemies. Shall I call Merle?
No. I'll find out somehow.
Good girl.
It's almost worse than the riot. They all know Roach has escaped, and with Connors in solitary, well, the rumours are running rife.
I know, Joyce, but I can't let Connors out. Put as many officers as possible on overtime. We'll just have to be prepared for the worst.
Well, that will help a little, but we are short-handed as it is.
Oh, this whole thing's ridiculous.
Well, what are we going to do?
Well, Joan is right. We'll have to get to the bottom of it one way or another.
Going to bring in the department?
They just have to.
But that means leaving the women in solitary even longer.
I've got no choice. And yet we can't prove that they had anything to do with the boat breaking down or Roach escaping or Joan walking off into the bush. It would just help if they're all telling the same story.
The only thing I believe is that they gave Joan a very hard time.